Hey, what's up? It's Dwayne with Tru-Urban, and welcome to this overview of Mike Kalombo's Golden Keys. Now, in this video, I'm going to be giving you a brief overview of the interface, and I'm going to walk you through some of the features and the functionalities of the plugin. Now, Golden Keys includes Mike Kalombo's entire collection of piano and electric piano loops, in addition to a selection of exclusive new loops and phrases. So the collection includes not just piano, but all kinds of electric piano, organs, and even clavinets. For those of you who don't know, Mike Kalombo is a phenomenal musician and music producer, currently under Social Def Records, working with producers like Jermaine Dupri, currently working with artists such as Usher, and many other great talents of our time. So having a producer and musician of this caliber in the studio will be a golden opportunity for any music producer. And Golden Keys is really the next best thing to having Mike Kalombo in the studio collaborating with you on your music, on your beats. Okay, so with that, let's just jump right in. Golden Keys has a simple and easy to use user interface. So right now you're looking at the GUI, which is the general user interface. You have 5 tabs in total. These include your cover, you have your GUI, the slice position editor, the effect chain 1 and 2, and you have your master effects tab. Now, each instrument contains a performance sliced into 18 slices or less, and these slices are played using your blue keys starting at C3. Now, pressing and holding C3 will play the sample from the beginning. C sharp will play the sample from the second slice, D will play the sample from the third slice, and so on. And each key, when held, will play out the remainder of the sample, and it'll loop until the key is released. All right, so each phrase is tempo synced to your host, and they're also really well mixed, so there's really not much that you have to do to jump right in and start building your tracks. Now, the GUI contains your main utility controls, such as your transpose knob. You can transpose the phrase up or down 12 semitones. You also have control over your fine tuning if you want to achieve a different tuning altogether with the fine tune knob. You have 3 buttons in the center. Clicking the reverse button will play all slices in reverse. Clicking the effects chain 1 will play all slices through the effect chain 1. Clicking effect chain 2 will play all slices through effect chain 2. Now, only one mode can be selected at a time. However, you have key switches that allow you to dynamically switch between these modes on the fly as you're playing. And we'll get into that in a later tutorial. You also have your reverb and your stereo spread, which are very commonly used when mixing piano and electric piano. And last but not least, we have the wave display, which shows the loop or the phrase in its entirety, and it just helps you visually see where you are and what you're doing. On the next tab, you have the slice position editor. We'll go over this in detail in a separate tutorial, but here you can adjust the slice points and really get creative with the tuning of each individual slice. On the next tab, we have control over effect chain 1 and 2. Now here you can tweak each effect chain. Effect chain 1 being on the top and effect chain 2 being on the bottom. Each effect has a bypass button. Flipping the switch to the right will bypass the effect. And the same goes for every effect on the interface. Last but not least, you have your master effects tab. Here you have 5 master effects such as classic EQ, compression, delay, which can be turned on or off using the bypass switches. So as you can see, Golden Keys gives you a variety of options to choose from, allowing you, the producer, to get creative and create truly unique compositions using the loops. This really opens up the possibilities where you normally might be limited using loops. Mike Kalombo's Golden Keys saves you time and frees you up to be the creative genius that you are, making it easy and fun at the same time. Not to mention the massive library of pure inspiration. So if you're ever suffering from beat block, this could be a real lifesaver. So that's it for this video. In the next tutorial, we'll take a detailed look at the tempo sync, the key switching, and the on-the-fly transposing. Also, be sure to check out the in-depth tutorial covering the slice position editor.